Dream, dream, to have greatness, to be able to walk along the beach freely, to walk down the street holding hands, laughing joyously, talking amongst people. On the other side of it is the word love. Loving someone, loving an animal, loving the job that you do, loving the people that are around you, loving your children, your wife, loving life. My name's Maureen, and I'd like to reach out and ask if you need some help or would like to talk to somebody about these topics. Please reach out to me. Week in, week out, I have clients appearing due to the fact of the lack of dreaming, the lack of believing there's such a thing as love. They love their job so much. They gave their heart and their physical activities, and they gave everything. But then the job closed down. But they still had to learn to dream and to believe and to love. But there was no money coming in now. And the hard thing about it is they had to wait forever to get some assistance. The other hard thing about that is they're only learned in one area. They're skilled in one area, I should say. So they don't have the ability to have another skill, and they're too old. But they can't put food on the table enough. They can't actually put petrol in the car. They can't actually take the children to the swimming pool. They don't have the money to go to the swimming pool, let alone replace their shoes. They don't use a car because there's no petrol to put in the car. And these are people I know personally and clients that have done what they were told to do. They obeyed the law, but they are no better off. They obeyed the law. They're not employed. They're not bringing in money. And you've got fathers that are talking about suicide, mothers that are talking about suicide, let alone teenage children talking about suicide. Why am I so passionate about this? On the weekend, there is another gathering. I urge everybody to get together, because all our friends that are you know what, and all our friends who are not you know what, are now starting to get together and stand up and fight for their freedom. Not to be told that they can't do things anymore. Because friends that have actually, you know what, have lost everything as much as the other person who isn't. Lost everything. And no one cares. Our friends care. People collectively get together and help out. But then they can only do so much because they're limited income. What is happening to Australia and Australians is not right. It is not right by any means. Whether you think you are morally right by doing you know what or not, people are suffering. And that's everybody. Our First Nation people, our brothers and sisters across every state. People are suffering. Please stand up, join everybody on the weekend. Let the governments know enough is enough, and stand for your right. We've just been told that we're dangerous because we are not you know what. How dare someone say that, when all we have to do is get a rapid antigen test and a mask if we have to, just to satisfy those people. Everybody rally together. It's your freedom as much as my freedom. I'm really passionate about that from a phone call we just had. Stand together, support each other. On that note, have a great day and a great night, but try very hard to look at the person in front of you with love. With the phone call we had, it's very challenging, but please stand together. Take back your freedom. Much love.